Introduce yourself. All right. Yeah, me and Sleep Shake are gonna be bringing you a exciting game. Two very good teams right here. Of course, throwing is in their name, but believe me, these guys are pretty good as well as Tater Bots. We know, of course, they can be a very good team as well. Be interesting to see what these teams bring to the table, especially with the meta being what it is. Lots of things you can run, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna be bringing that to you. Very excited. Um, any guesses as to what you can expect from these teams, like composition wise? Well said. I mean, expect the unexpected. One big thing I would expect from everyone on each team is to run an echo, perhaps. We do have the readies, by the way. All right. So Echo has been a very prominent figure in the meta lately, so I wouldn't be surprised to see an Echo being run from both these teams, especially since I know these teams have very good Echo players. So yep, first map is Ilios. Ilios is one of those where it's kind of like Boop Central, but it can also be very, very strong Echo, Symmetra, Pharah, especially on this point right here, which is going to be Lighthouse. Lots of viable things you can run, but also, I feel like certain things are just not good, like Reinhardt maybe.
Ready or battle?
Yep, fair enough. I'm a big fan of this one as well. Like you say, you can run the mobile characters. You could also get away with some like sniper or hit scans, such as Mr. Link or Master Link coming out on the McCree. It looks like both teams are going to be opting to run the Symmetra if they don't decide to change at the last second. Very strong pick right here if you're able to get to the point fast enough and set up those turrets, I would say.
Capture the objective.
Yep, and they're in. Both teams are going to be duking it out. Ice Wall coming up. The Prophetic is going to get the pick. Its turrets are already set up from weakness, that is. Prophetic getting another pick. Chubmac Damon already charged up well enough, and both of these beams are going to be burning down the rest of their team, and it's looking like Throwing for Content is going to be getting first control of the point. Very good, Cap. Yep, and I think we might need a pause. Yeah, we might have a disconnection. Let me check on the match chat, see if anything is up. I will DM the team. Yeah, unfortunate. Pepe Hands in chat. We do have a disconnection, so we'll be waiting on that. But in the meantime, we can talk about how Tater bots can really break through the Symmetra. Oh, yep, there's Maka. Might have to move them back into the lobby, but we can. I can talk about Well, you fixed that. I could talk about how they can break through. I mean, Hanzo's not a bad choice, but personally, the Pharah would probably be the stronger pick, just to break those turrets without even having to peek. And it just is a lot of pressure since their only worry is Master Link right there. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Yep. All right. Well, we're good to go. So they're just gonna be trying to group up right here, trying to see if they can get some poke damage on the shields, maybe. Prophetic and Bullet Dodger's already super duper close to that shatter, so we're gonna be having to look out for that right there. Alright, so both teams slowly inching their way forward. Tater is. Turrets, they probably realize where they are at the moment. They have to be very wary of that. Chipmunk getting the first pick, and the hammer is going down, but that immortality field is huge. He's going to be able to save a few people, but not the Lucio. Hammer is going down, finds 2 people, and that is just going to be a one fight right there off the back of that shatter, and plays coming through from the rest of their team. Gary getting the 2K as well. Shout out to the supports. Yeah, great immortality field from Gary. Just actually saved the fight because I believe weakness would have fallen right there. Symmetra's just on the floor, very vulnerable. Anyways, we have some ultimates coming up on the side of Taterbots. Coming up on that B and that grab. See how they use that. Shove Matt Damon is going to be on the grab as well. Huge anti. That piece is falling super duper low. Gonna have to be super duper careful. Nice immortality field. Good, gonna be able to save them. Huge graviton as well. Throwing in there. Prophetic. Big O Techno. Sorry. Huge plays coming through right there. Immortality fields have been on point from Gary so far. And that's first point. 100 to 0.
Score 0 to 1.
Yeah, very impressive indeed. I mean, Prophetic was just in a winning position most of the time in those fights, mostly because of the help of the supports right there, I would say. Anyways, next point will be well, so could expect a little bit more environmental stuff, maybe some more mobile DPS heroes. I do see the Echoes and the Sombras and Tracers, so looks like I'm right on that end.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Yep. Yeah, could also keep Tracer in check a little bit. So very dive heavy composition this is. Opting for the Sombra instead of the Tracer can cost them a little bit in the neutral fight, but once they get that ultimate, it's going to be very good for them. Ooh, Prophetic falling super low, but thanks to the help of the team and his, of course, his shields, he's going to get out of there real quick. Both teams fighting for control of the point right here. Super duper close, could be anyone's fight. Prophetic falling super duper low. Gonna have to get healed up or else might be point lost. Oh, it's looking like the Sombra is getting the pick on the Echo first. So that's a lot of their DPS just gone right there. Mine's already, yeah, that's first fight won off the back of that nice pick from Master Link right there.
Ahorita regreso. Let's get started.
Enemies over there.
Moving up.
Almost already halfway to their ultimate. I mean, that's just good ult charge right there. Weakness is way ahead of King, or Nito right here, Nito King, on the Echo charge, so...
Going free.
Oh, Maka. Sorry about that, folks. We are trying to see if we can get them back, or hopefully. Yeah, it happens. DC's just a part of the life. Yep, the internet be hurting right now. I understand. Oh yeah, that'd be so fun. I haven't seen LAN Overwatch in so long. But yeah, I understand that feeling of just internet pooping on you. It happens to me a lot. I don't since I have base PS4. I don't really get our internet's 5G, so I understand. Sometimes the internet is just papega. Okay, we'll see if they're back. Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah, I think Polish is saying they wanted to forfeit this map because it's looking like Maka is just not going to be um, able to play due to bad internet, so she can sit on the spectator. So I guess map 1 is going to be going to throwing for content, that is, due to forfeits. So not what you want to see, not what you want to hear, but I mean, it happens. It is what it is. Maybe this will be able to give a little more motivation. But yeah, yep. Let me just DM real fast in the match chat. Okay, so I'm asking who they're subbing in right now, and if I had to take a guess, I'm guessing they're probably just gonna put in second guess. Maybe move someone from their DPS or tank to support, and then Polish come in on DPS or tank. So unfortunate. Yep, it's looking like second guess is gonna be coming in for Maka. Unfortunately, Maka was yep, internet issues, but let's see if they're in the lobby still. No, unfortunate. Okay, so next map, I believe. Let me check the pins. It is Eichenwald. Eichenwald, Eichenwald. I love this map. Eichenwald's one of my favorite maps. Oh yeah. Controversial opinion. I think King's Row is trash, but Eichenwald's the best. That is very I know people don't like that opinion. That is brave. But I'm right. Eichenwald is better than King's Row. I will defend that stance. So we'll see if okay. I'm gonna see if anyone else. See if everyone's ready. Okay, well. Listen, I just don't like attacking on King's Row. I feel like second point's too easy. Third point's fine. I like third point. First point is too hard. But that's just my opinion. That's just me. Alright, let me see. Chat, yeah, chat can disagree with me all they want, man. Okay, we're getting some swaps. We're getting some. Yeah, yeah. The IQ of Twitch chat is questionable, but sometimes very smart. I'll give him that. Sometimes I love you guys. Yeah, we're gonna have some subs coming in for throwing for content. Just waiting on them to DM. Taterbots is already saying they're ready. So whenever we get the lineup for throwing for content, we'll get the ready from them. I wonder who they're gonna swap here. I think everyone on this team performed very well already, so I wonder who they're swapping. Maybe it's a map-specific swap, so... Yeah, interesting either way. You know, sometimes whenever I cast, I forget to bring water, and this is one of those days, so... You're gonna have to do a raspy voice for a little bit. Yeah, same actually. I got a water bottle here, but it's just empty. Oh, okay, okay. While you do that, I'll just tell you the lineup if you can hear. We got Gyro, Best Boy, going in for Prophetic. And we got Cthulhu coming in for Chubb Matt Damon. And we got Legits coming in for Weakness. So that's Legit's hammer. We got Buttweiser for Big O, Techneo, sorry, Big O Techneo. And Big O coming in for Gary. Oh wait, no, you didn't have to swap out. I don't know, I just realized that. Yes. Gary Jerry. Could be saying it completely wrong, but you know what? I'm just gonna say Jerry now because I feel bad. That's probably what it is. Yeah, keep them on red. All these four right here. Okay. And we got the readies for both teams. Yep, they're saying we go again, Tater bots, so hopefully they have that mentality coming in on the defense. Yep.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Yeah, I hope so. And also hope internet issues are solved for everyone. Hopefully we don't have to lose another map to forfeit. You know, no one likes to see when that happens. Everyone wants to see a match played out, but you know, it is what it is. But hopefully everything's all sorted and ready to go. Eichenwald defense, very interesting time. Like it's one of those things where you can run a lot, but also it feels like it's limited for some reason. I don't know.
Ready for battle.
Interesting. We got the Torb from Legit's hammer on the attack. Oh, I really hope they stay on Torb. That's gonna be so nice if they do.
Attackers incoming in
I love to see it. I know chat and everyone on Twitch loves to see it as well. And on the side of Tater bots, we got Nidoking and Aiden on the Hanzo and Soldier. Guess in Kuro Rio. I'm just gonna say Kuro. Is on the Baptiste, Chipmunk, and Bullet Dodgers on the Reinhardt. So pretty standard, I would say. Maybe not enough to deal with the flank, but I mean, if they see this Torb coming, I think they think they're all right here. Interestingly enough, they are running the Sigma Rhine, going for content. They're going straight in, rotating straight to point. Nice shielding. Although Legit Hammer is going to fall as well as the turret, so that is the Torb down, but the res does come through. Buttweiser, though, is going to be falling. So they are down one player. They can bring it back, but everyone's falling super low. Healing is just not enough from the Mercy, and that's going to be Cthulhu down. So they're going to have to reset here. Nice hold right there to start it off. I don't think they're going to be making any swaps here, except for the Orisa coming through for Cthulhu. And there's Fortify already popped right there. They know they can just push in straight away now. Just run over the shields. Although Nidoking is going to be falling through due to that aggression. And the res comes through actually, and it's just gonna, that res was just what they needed. It was a 1-to-1 trade, both one of the DPS and the support down, so it just wasn't enough healing, and they're just gonna fall. Very excellent hold so far, with ultimates coming up as well. Another swap on the tanks yet again. Rein, Diva gonna be coming through. Ooh, never mind, Rein Zarya. They're just gonna match him right here in the brawl. No more memes with the Torbjorn. Going Hanzo here, already building up that Dragon Strike super duper fast. Although here comes the Dragon Strike combo with the grab. Gonna be doing so much damage. Immortality Field is gonna save him just for a little bit. But everyone else is just gonna fall right after that Immortality Field just dissipates. What do you think they have to do to break this right here? Break this hold? Yeah. Yeah, nice and tightly grouped up. This is what you want to see from a team. Although you have to be very wary of bullet dodgers with his shatter. Both immortality, both Ant Matrix, sorry, Ant Matrix, I can't say that word. Both windows are going to be dropped. Not going to really be finding anything except for Cthulhu taking out the Mercy. So very nice and promising start right here. Bullet Dodger's also falling, and there's the rest of the team. It's just 2 alive here. It's pretty much one here. Only Soldier is going to be able to probably get out. So very, very impressive push right here. Able to break that hold. Good stuff.
Fully healed.
Yep, and they do have some ults coming online. Both teams looking very healthy in this ult economy. So, let's see how both teams cope and deal with each ult being thrown at their way. Cthulhu is going to be taking some space right here with Best Boy. So, able to push the cart right around this corner, which is where you usually want to hold for the defense. Ooh, they're pushing through the... Oh, they're pushing up top. This is so smart, taking out the Soldier, making them drop, just taking that high ground, dropping right on them. That is such a smart play. Although they are going to get grabbed, Shatter going to be dropped. It's not going to be finding much on either side, but Aiden is going to be popping off, finding 2 picks. He is going to trade for his life, though. But it's just lost for going for content. Buttweiser using his ult, but it's just all for naught. So what seemed like a very smart and strategical play ends up dissipating very, very quickly. Looking like they're going to do the same thing yet again, pushing the DPS off the high ground. I like this a lot, and they're actually going to be finding Nidoking here. They're not going to be able to rest that control right here. High Noon going to be dropped, but it's just going to create space here. So now they're fighting the opposite ways. Like they're the defense and they're the attack. They do have a beat to try to hopefully take space and just rush right in. Shatter going to be dropped. Going to be finding 3 people there. People are going to be falling super low on the side of throwing for content, but it's just no one's finding anything just yet. Best Boy going to be DMAC. That is very, very huge. Nothing to stop Nidoking from popping off here. Both DPS on the side of Tater bots just absolutely popping off Nidoking with the huge visor. Very good stuff from Tater bots here. Alright, so Cthulhu has the ultimate on the Shatter. They do have another High Noon, so maybe they can Shatter High Noon, Shatter Diva Bomb if they have it. Ooh, nice pick! Second guess is getting pinned by Cthulhu. That is just a very nice opening pick. No rest to save him. It's only up to Kuro with that immortality field to do something about it. Hammer going down, but that grab is just going to be a little bit bigger. Bullet Dodgers and Chipmunk, both tanks popping off here. It's the tank's time to shine. And it's looking like it's going to be a hold here. Unless this High Noon is just absolutely massive. No, it is not. It's just desperate windows at this point. Master Link going to be finding one. Big O Takino or Techno is going to be finding one as well. They're able to push it just a little bit further. Maybe if they can regroup here, they can stabilize and have another fight on this cart. Perhaps even win it. Oh man, overtime pushes are so stressful. They're trying to take out this Lucio on cart real quick, but the team is there to peel for him. Here's the Diva Bomb being thrown in. And it's not going to be finding anything. Nice bubble. Hammer is going down. Nice flank shatter actually. Nidoking going to be taking out legit Hammer. There's the booping. Already gone. No Doomfist tech rollouts yet. Cthulhu is going to be finding Aiden, so that it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Both DPS are down for the teams. And there's a beat. It's going to be very clutch here. There are some people falling super low. Masterling finding Chipmunk. There's the Zariel. A big outpour of damage is just gone. High Noon dropped, and it's just not going to be finding anything yet. No, Nidoking is popping off though with the 3K. And yeah, it's just cleanup right here. It's all up to the Wrecking Ball, but I think it's all for naught. Very good push right there at the end, but they are going to be stopped short of second point.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Very impressive defensive hold for Tater bots. Let's see if... Oh yeah. Let's see if they can do a good job on the attack as well, or maybe Throwing for Content just has a better hold. Let's see it. What do you think was the difference maker right there at on second point? Because it seemed like they just had him on lock. They were not able to do anything.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, and I think that was a big key as well. Was just the timing of everything, because it seemed like Throwing for Content did have a good plan playing on that high ground, but it just wasn't. The timing of the rotations were just very, very good on both teams right there. So it was just someone was bound to win that fight, and Throwing for Content just so happened to lose. So Nidoking coming out on the Echo, Pocketed Echo. I do like this look. It's very, very strong on Eichenwald. So if they're able to take space for the Echo to just rain in the skies and not get poked at by this turret, it's going to be very, very promising. Already, Immortality Field had to be dropped. Young Cthulhu perhaps falling a bit too low there for Budweiser's liking. And they're already taking up so much space. That pin is huge though. Master Link is going to be taking out Bullet Dodgers thanks to the help of Young Cthulhu. And now they are going to be just pushing up, making them back out and taking that space back. Hayden's going to be falling to Legit's hammer. So that's just even more of a reason to back up, regroup, try again. Alright, so huge ults coming online for both teams. Duplicate is almost ready to go, so it's going to be an interesting one, especially since High Noon is going to be very, very close to being used. Here's High Noon with the amplification matrix. They're gonna be smartly playing around Cart, but he drops the shield for just a second with the fire strike, and it costs 2 people their life. And with the help of an immortality field being broken by Gyro as well. Very, very nice on the side of the content. And that ult rotation from Throwing for Content seems to be in a much better spot. They only use 2 ults. So Echo has the duplicate, so it's going to be interesting to see what they choose to duplicate here. And a nice flank from Nidoking, going to be taking out Vigo Tequila. Vigo is going to be falling, and there is the Baptiste actually. Interesting choice, and instantly Nidoking gets brought out of the duplicate, and it's a pretty dead even fight. A nice shatter coming through, but it's just not going to be enough. Legit's Hammer and Masterling both EPS on the side of Throwing for Content, doing huge things for their team there. Nice clutch from them. So, very clutch defense, only a minute left. It looked like a promising push with all those ultimates, but just wasn't good enough. Alright, so they're pushing straight in, trying to get up in their face with the brawl, and an amazing shatter, immaculate shatter right there, is just gonna mollywop them and wipe them up. The young Cthulhu. Oh, there's the tactical crouch. He's just ducking, making sure there wasn't a Widow, you know? Yeah, bob and weave, That is amazing. Huge shatter right there. Now with a final push, final push right here. They have to make something work. They only have Valk and Dragon Strike. Well, really, for this fight. Meanwhile, they have almost every single ult Throwing for Content. Turret's gonna fall, but it's no matter. 12 Yarn can do without. High Noon throwing out. Can it find anything like last time? No, it's just creating space. That's fine. B and the Molten Core are there still. And there goes the Nidoking. Echo, main source of damage, gone. Kuro gonna be falling as well. And a nice Flux and a nice Beat are gonna just absolutely clutch it up. And after what looked like a very promising defensive hold for Tater bots, turns into an absolute nightmare and a W for Throwing for Content. I mean, whenever a defense just happens like that, I mean, it's just amazing to see like how they're able to hold for just that long. And of course, Young Cthulhu with the fat shatter right here. Oh man, tactical crouch is all the way, man. What do you think was... Oh, I was just gonna ask, what do you think the turning point was for the defense after that, you know, less than stellar attack, I would say. Cthulhu had a good round. I don't know.
All right. Hopefully we've got audio now for our audience to hear both of us, and let's get cracking on these adjustments here.
Oh, they couldn't hear us?
They couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully chat relays back to us whether that's been fixed or not. Let's get the next map involved here.
Okay, so swaps for throwing for content. We got Filthy coming in for Gyro.
Okay.
We got Prophetic. Oh wait, yeah, Prophetic coming in for Young Cthulhu. Weakness coming in for Link.
Okay.
And Big O coming out for Mooncat.
Done.
Also can wait 1 second. All right, let me get the lineup real fast for you. Polish coming in for Aiden. And that's it. But they also want to switch sides, so Tater bot's on the attack and throwing for content on the defense here.
Okay. Now remind me again. We've got two people I need to assign here. Aiden goes to blue. And Best Boy, I believe, is red, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so they want to swap sides.
Done.
All right, so so we just change the names and reassign the colors on spectators.
Okay. And what map are we on now?
Hanamura.
Fantastic.
I'd say it's my second favorite 2CP map. I don't like Volskaya that much, but I mean, it's alright. But I would say Temple is my favorite 2CP map.
Now you want to talk about controversial? Let's talk about assault maps.
Old assault maps. Well, you know, funny how the only two maps banned from competitive are assault maps.
Interesting, that isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's also interesting that they're not in competitive in Overwatch 2. But you know,
Makes
it
you
is what
wonder.
it is.
Makes you
Yeah,
wonder.
I don't like 2CP at all. But if I had to play like gun to my head, I would play Volskaya, Hanamura, and Temple, but nothing else. Anything else is just Spain without the S.
That's right.
I don't know how Twitch chat feels
Okay.
about 2CP, but you know.
Hanamura.
Okay. Let me see if they're ready.
Speaking of controversial, I'm gonna put this out in the air. I actually like all the maps except Horizon Lunar Colony. I even like Paris.
That's controversial.
It is. I know. Hot take. Hot takes incoming.
I'm the opposite, except, well, what I mean by opposite, I mean I like Horizon more than I do Paris, but I really would rather play the other maps. But I don't hate Horizon. It's just
The
I
lesser
don't
of
like
two
Paris
evils.
at all. Yeah, they're both equally as bad, but you know, in their own ways. Okay, so we got the ready for throwing for content and the ready for Tater bots. So we're good to go.
All right, let's get underway.
Traveling to Hanamura.
All right, so Hanamura. It's not a great map, but it's a map.
I feel like Hanamura, the same with most assault maps, you're either going to have a great time or you're going to have the worst time. Those are your two options.
That's exactly, yeah, you described that feeling. Because it's really painful pushing through this first point, and it's also very painful capping second because of the spawners. But, I mean, other than that, it's not the worst 2CP map, I'll give it that. But, you know,
just look at this defense here with the Ryan Sig, and you got some spam from Torb, Pharah, Mercy, Bap. To
I kind of
hold on
like
to this
it.
choke
I mean,
here.
I don't know about the Pharah. It could work here, but I do like the Tor pick. It's a little bit cheese, of course, but I mean, who doesn't love to see a Torb going, especially Bikini Torb? Look at that man go. We do have a pretty standard composition coming through from Tater bots with Ryan Zarya, Echo, Hanzo, and Ana, Lucio. So pretty standard here. I do like the absurdity of throwing for content's comp, but it's looking like it's getting a little bit rolled. Both the DPS on either side, flying characters getting picks. Although weakness is so far being a little bit stronger here with the 4K actually in the fight.
Wow,
this 5K. Oh no, he could have given me 6K.
I will not waste this.
Unlucky, but I mean,
they want more.
Amazing place. Oh yeah, I mean weakness already almost at this barrage, so closest ult to coming online for either team. Polish instantly swapping to that McCree to try to deal with it. Smart move right there.
You've got some help coming in from the Diva also.
Yep.
Actually, it'll be interesting to see if they use the Diva to help deal with the Pharah, and if so, how.
Yeah, I mean, you could throw in the Diva with the Echo and then just have Polish poking at it.
And here comes the push.
Oh, huge! And yeah, like I said, you have 3 of those heroes poking at the Pharah and Mercy, so it's just a triple dive, really. So Barrage isn't able to be thrown out, although the rest of the team does come to the help and the rescue and just takes everyone else out. Very good plays, very good team coordination, I would say. It's just like, you know, you have to deal, once you deal with one threat, you have to deal with the other. You're still not out of the woods just yet. So, anyways, they're still fighting this due to the, you know, spawns, you know. But the Shatter does come down as well as the Amplification Matrix. It does find a few people, actually. A nice huge Shatter as well. Both Ryan's finding great Shatters. Bullet Dodgers is going to clean up too. It's a pretty much even fight here. Baptiste is going to be used as a duplicate. I do like it, although Tick does come through, but it's probably going to be stopped very quickly. Yep, only a few people left to fight this. Nano does come through. They're heavily committed to this. Justice rains from above and catches Kuro. Nothing else really. Nice Echo pick as well. I mean, the turret from Legits also putting in some work. I mean, good team play, good team coordination, and, you know, just will to fight, really.
Routing power to forward shield. 60 seconds remaining.
Good defense so far.
I'm going to shoot you down.
The High Noon does look scary for that Pharah. Still not the scariest thing in the world, but you can just hide. And a huge High Noon gonna be, Flux gonna be thrown in, as well as the Molten Core Beat gonna be dropped in a response, but not gonna be enough to save Bullet Dodgers or Polish running into that Molten Core and just falling over. Only 20 seconds left. Throwing for content is looking very, very strong on this defense, only giving up a single tick. Few ultimates here. You got the Diva Bomb and you got the You got the nice pick on the Echo, just finding the spam and just able to find these picks here. High Noon gonna be dropped. Mooncat gonna be falling. There goes the pocket actually for the Pharah. So it's just up to the rest of the team to find the picks, but they're just not able to. Everyone else is gonna be falling.
What a find there
huge,
from legit.
amazing play. Man, that fist kill could have been a hammer kill.
That was a fun round.
Yeah, maybe not fun for Tater bots, but they did get a tick though, so not all hope is lost. If their defense can be even better, giving up 0 ticks, then they win the map. So they do have a win condition. So we'll see what they decide to run here on the defense. I would be pressed if they decide to run anything other than a cheese comp, you know?
Gotta love Hanamura for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ready for battle.
So no cheese comp actually, just honest and standard comp. Maybe the junk might be a little cheese, but it's no Bastion, Symmetra, or Torbjorn, so it's not really cheese. Oh man, I was hoping Legion's Hammer would go Doomfist. I love to see it, although it would probably be a bad matchup with Polish.
I was hoping to see some Doomfist also.
You never see him. That's because he's not good. It's probably has to do with the fact that he really has no damage.
Yeah, we're upsetting a lot of Doomfist mains out there right now.
No, they know.
All I
know
can say
Doomfist
is
main, they know.
I feel for you.
I think all they need really is just Seismic Slam, increase range, like he just flies a little further. Oh, Symmetra coming through. Nice little cheese play. Gonna be rotating instantly onto the left side here. Turret's gonna be thrown in. If they can break those quickly, Diva is putting in work at doing that. Polish is gonna be finding the first pick on the Buttweiser. So Lucio already down for the attack. Pin coming through, but is gonna be countercharged. And Prophetic gonna be paying for that aggressive play. Weakness is also gonna be falling, so they do have that TP still, and everyone else is just falling. Yeah, this is just a lost fight. Very good attack. And yep, there goes the Symmetra turret. Yeah, very good in that attack. Defense right there. Good hold. Hammer is going to be going on to the Hanzo. So, more spam, maybe. Maybe they're hoping that can take out the Junkrat perhaps. A lot of ults coming through here. Actually, Legion's Hammer is going to be getting the pick onto Nidoking. That is a very nice first pick. It's not very resable either because the Pharah is just there, camping the body. Hammer going down, not finding anything. Prophetic finding a bigger shatter, but going to be counterplayed by the Junkrat, taking him out with the Riptire. So, attack is stopped for just a second, although the pick on the Chipmunk is going to let Pharah reign free for just a second. So if they can capitalize on this D-Mech, it can be very huge. Nidoking yet again falling to Legit's Hammer. So that is another good source of damage just gone. And Reindeer taking out Bullet Dodgers. There goes the main tank. And from there, it's all but lost. Unless Polish can just absolutely pop off. But no, he falls as well. Nice grab onto the Mercy. Justice raining from above. A little bit of BM. Taking out 2 people. And yeah, that is Hanamura going in favor of Throwing for Content. And that is the W for the whole series.
Pretty dominant performance so far this series.
I believe that was the end of the series. I could be wrong. Unless they play map 4. I haven't cast it here in a while. Yep, they play one more. It's Junkertown.
Big plays on the Pharah there.
I think that was just the difference of weakness, getting that pocketed Pharah just running free. They did stop it once, but the rest of the team was just on top of that. W. So, I mean, great performance from them. Taterbot's a little bit unlucky with the whole disconnection at the first map, but you know, it is what it is. Uh,
It happens. Part
hopefully
of the
they,
game.
yeah, hopefully they can rebound in the next game, but you know, it's just gonna they're gonna have to go over these VODs. You know, I know every team does this. They just check the VODs, see what happens, see how they can play better, and that's all you got to do as a team. Just you know, see what you did wrong, see how to fix it. Maybe people swaps just for certain maps, maybe. So
It's
it
the
all,
not so fun
yeah,
part of improving.
yeah. It's just the grind, you know, and they're gonna have to do that, and hopefully they can come back stronger than ever, as well, really. So
Been fun to watch so far, though. You know, I'm gonna have to chew on that one for a little bit. We'll get something going here at the end of the series. Too early to tell, I think. For me.
in for reindeer, job Matt Damon.
For reindeer.
hmm
Okay.
Oh no, Chub Matt Damon coming in for reindeer. Reindeer's on the bench.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
And then we have Link coming in for Hammer.
Okay.
And finally, Gary coming in for Buttweiser.
Jerry coming in for Buttweiser. Alright.
We have for Tater Bots, pretty much, oh, yeah, it's the same lineup. They're sticking with it.
Okay.
I like it.
Alright, do we have to reassign any of these spectators here? Oh yeah, we've got a couple. Could you help me sort out these last 4 spectators here?
Yeah, yeah.
Buttweiser goes to blue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Hammer goes to blue. Reindeer goes to blue, and Gyro goes to blue. They're all blue. And we're swapping, I think. One more time.
Swap teams?
Yeah, I think we're swapping one more time.
Okay.
If they yell at me, then I know that I was wrong.
Don't worry, bud, we'll get yelled at.
I'll be like, I haven't been here in a while, I swear. Twitch chat. What y'all think about the new PogChamp? You guys like Komodo hype as PogChamp? I think it's pretty dope. Alright, do we have the swaps ready? Oh wait, no. Do you need help with those?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let's start with reindeer.
Reindeer is on red now.
Gyro?
Gyro's on red now.
Okay. Is Kenny blue?
I'll have to chew on that one. Cthulhu is red, Techno red, Reindeer red, Lich's Hammer red. Aiden is blue.
I think that's the only blue, yeah?
I believe so. Let me double check Kenny. Yeah, Kenny is staying as red.
Okay.
Alright, so we are good to go, it looks like.
And we have readies?
Hold on. Okay, we got ready from Tater, not Taterbots, throwing for content. Let me see if I can get Taterbots. Alright, they're ready to go.
Alright.
So, yeah, let's jump
get
into
map
it.
4 underway.
Welcome to Jungle.
Okay, well, okay, we've had a lot of hot takes here today.
You want to keep them coming?
Well, sure. What's your hot take on Junkertown?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of Junkertown. Specifically because of this first point here, there is so much open area, and I just personally struggle with heroes with lots of mobility or hit scans that usually thrive in this type of area.
Yeah, what's funny, I love this map, mainly because I am a hit scan main.
Ready for battle.
I think if I were a better player, I might enjoy it a little bit more.
Oh, I'm bad too, but I just play hit scan and like Hanzo. Like I play a lot of snipers and a lot of flankers, like Tracer and stuff. So this is my kind of map. I love this map, but I see why people hate it because I love Havana, except second point. Second point is kind of garbage, but I love this map because of the reasons why people hate this map. So it's kind of, I feel like it's divided, you know.
I really like this comp from Throwing for Content here. We're even seeing a Widow.
2, 1.
Yeah, it's a very divey kind of comp without the dive supports, so it's a very interesting take on dive. Meanwhile, double shield, pretty standard, as well as the Sombra, which I don't believe you usually see in double shield. So, pretty standard other than Sombra, I would say. So let's see how Taterbots does this defense here. Hero falling super duper low, gonna have to back up a bit. So letting him take a little bit of space in the cart, perhaps just deciding to hold his corner here. Pot shots coming through from Link. See if they can find anything. Prophetic is gonna be finding the first pick as well as the second pick on the Polish. King gonna be taking out weakness. So it's just really 2 for 1 right now. They're gonna have to try to back up and stabilize, but nope, Chipmunk is falling to Matt Damon. So, yep, and Matt Damon getting another kill on the Sombra. It's pretty much one fight done deal here. Polish is coming through on the Widowmaker to try to contest Link. I like it. I like the Widow 1v1 duels. Actually, Polish gonna be taking out weakness there. Nice little shots on that Tracer. So first point going in favor of Throwing for Content straight away. Felt pretty cut and dry. Oh, Master Link getting the better of the Widow 1v1 there. A little unlucky. Weakness. Flanking right now, trying to dive onto that Zen. Getting discorded. Let's see if the team decides to help here. Yep. Team peels. Tanks try to take space here, but Pulse Bomb being thrown in, not really planning anything. Mines coming through, huge mines, and Chipmunk is unlucky to be in the dead center of them, falling straight away, although Prophetic does fall to the Zen. Polish demeching Matt Damon, so they can run free on the Widow for a little bit, only having to worry about the enemy Widow and Tracer. Huge flux coming through, taking out half the health of Matt Damon in the baby form. Although it's gonna be able to get the mech back, it seems. DPS and the Wrecking Ball are just taking up so much space that it's just ridiculous. Prophetic with the 2K on the Wrecking Ball, and 2K from weakness as well. Second point rolling through. That's just looking very, very dominant so far.
You know, for Tater bots, other than the Sombra, their composition is going to be a slower comp than what Throwing for Content is running, and I think that's what the difference is right now in this matchup. The freedom that Throwing for Content has with their composition is just allowing them to get more done than Tater bots.
Weakness kind of chilling there, trying to dive onto the Zen, like just straight away. Not going to be finding. Oh, actually, with the recall, it's just going to be taken out. There's Zen, and the stick is on, and Bomb going to be taking out Polish. Everyone's just falling super duper low. No one can stabilize here. They have so many ults, but just not the space to work with. Master Link and Chubb, Matt Damon are just going to be getting the final picks there. They have the ults. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Ooh, they cannot use trans. That's a huge pick. That is absolutely devastating. EMP going to be falling. Well, they're going to be getting both tanks, but that's it. And they're not able to capitalize right now. Matt Damon going to be going straight on to Kuro. Bullet Dodge is going to be falling to Jerry. And shove Matt Damon taking out King. The high ground is just all Zen, all Widow. It's so hard. Second guess gets one pick, but it's just not going to be enough. Master Link taking out Chipmunk. They're just trying to stall so hard, but it just may not even be possible. Jerry with the pick as well. Weakness, Chubb, Matt Damon, all popping up in the kill feeds. One last stall to try to get picks. Second guess getting dinked in the head by Master Link, and they have their own trans, just in case anything happens. Chipmunk only one left alive, and that's just it. Bullet Dodge is trying to jump in, but it's just all for naught. 3 minutes 28 seconds on the board. A very, very dominant attack from Throwing for Content.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's my favorite performance of the day so far from Throwing for Content.
Initiating match.
Oh yeah,
I really liked the composition, and they executed it very well.
They just played the map how it's supposed to be played. Just flanker, hit scan, and your tanks to take space. It's just textbook Junkertown right there.
Yeah, Prophetic was causing a lot of issues for their backline with the mobility of Ball.
100%, I would say. Kind of unlucky right there. A couple of times they could have used ults to stabilize Tater bots, but they just at the last second that character that needed to pop the ult to try to, you know, save the fight or turn the fight just died. So it just kind of unlucky in those moments, but I mean, other than that, it's just a very, very outstanding performance from the team Throwing for Content. And it's looking like nothing is changing here on the side of the defense, which may be a little interesting, especially since they were so dive-oriented on the attack.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
We do have the Rhine Diva, as well as Nidoking on the Soldier. Polish on the Sombra. So swapping up roles here. Master Link is just going to be popping ahead right there on the Nidoking. Very excellent first pick. A lot of their damage is just gone right there and then. And there's the Tracer weakness being super duper annoying. Polish taking a very aggressive angle. Poking down Master Link. He's going to have to back up. Prophetic falling but gets instantly rezzed. Good mercy play there just to be there. And already the Diva Bomb coming through, and it's going to be taking out Kuro. Couldn't get behind the shield of the Rhine in time. Yet again, more aggressive angles finding out from Master Link, getting Nidoking, and Pulse Bomb sticking on the second guess. So, I mean, the dominance continues from throwing for content here.
Hello there.
They just seem so comfortable in what they're doing. You can tell that they've been working hard in scrims because they're executing the comp very well.
What an amazing headshot right there. That was a sick shot. I think I heard a grapple. I think that was a grapple shot. And already the walls are going to be popped for Master Link. Here comes the big slam with the mines. Not going to be able to find anyone, but it's going to cut off a lot of space they can take. They're going to have to back up with no tanks there. Polish is going to be the only one trying to take this duel, but is going to get popped in the head with those balls from Jerry. Let's see the Zen getting some work done, and the Zen work continues with Jerry finding a pick onto Kuro right there. Polish up top trying to take out Master Link here. Gonna be peeked from the from the Tracer and actually gonna be getting spawn camps pretty much. Nice pulse bump stick onto Kuro.
Oh wow.
They are just not catching a break here, and they can't even leave spawn without being harassed by these tanks.
Throwing for content just has unrelenting pressure.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't help that Polish is in the very back right there. Not Polish, Master Link in the very back right there, putting in work, taking out the Widow.
But they do have 5 ults online.
Yeah, they do have plenty of ults to work with. Some of the ults, well, I mean, all they need is Jerry right here. What an amazing shot from Master Link. How many times can I say that? Also a very good EMP. Not finding much though on the side of the picks of that. Although Bullet Dodgers and Polish are going to be finding picks their weakness going to be taking on Polish though. And there's the trans, hopefully to try to contest and stabilize, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be enough, because he's just getting chased down by Chipmunk. Chipmunk got demeched, actually.
Wow.
I say that.
Big peel there from Chub Matt Damon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty much even fight right here, because I say that because the spawns are going to be coming in super duper quick. If they can keep Jerry alive to build this trans, it's just going to be very, very huge here. Although he's getting dove on by literally everyone. That hammer is going to be falling. Not going to be taking out Shove Matt Damon just yet. Yep, there it goes. Weakness going to be finding King there. And, I mean, the Immortality Field, Diva, getting demected. There's just a lot happening right now. Nice mines coming through. Able to cut off one side of the cart. Beat gonna have to be dropped as well as the Matrix. Try to stabilize and continue the cart push. Although Jerry does pop the trans, Master Link and Weakness just finding these picks. Weakness is just popping right now. Getting the pick on the Polish as well. And there's the bomb, only finding Mooncat, but everyone else falls. And that is the final map going in favor of throwing for content 4-0. An outstanding performance.
Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth. Incredible performance from throwing for content.
Play of the game.
Ooh,
Jerry was getting so much work done, especially towards the end here. It just seems like they just could not get him out of the fight.
Yep, I mean, he just survived for so long, there's just nothing they can do about it. Like, even whenever they had a Pharah and a Sombra, like, ready to dive, Jerry was just there. It was just able to just peel. Well, get peeled for. So, I think now is the time to talk about MVPs. Well, see if anyone does want to do an interview.
Okay.
Let me see. So while we wait for that, we can talk about the MVPs. I forget the MVPs. I believe we do 2 to the winning team and 1 to the losing team. If I'm not mistaken, 1 for each role.
Okay.
Is that it? I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't casted in this league in a little bit, and I feel bad. I miss you guys a lot. You guys are the legends.
You know, you guys will be growing with me as I grow in this as well. But if we're gonna go by those assumed rules, I would say I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Jerry and Prophetic from Throwing for Content, and from the side of Tater Bots, my vote goes for Polish.
One sec. Yeah, I actually 100% agree with that. That's just actually what I was gonna pick. Prophetic was just absolutely massive in the Ryan 1v1, and oh, one sec. Okay, I don't think anyone wants to do an interview.
Okay.
Um, yeah, Prophetic absolutely putting in work in that Ryan duel. Was just able to get the better of Bullet most of the time. I mean, sometimes Bullet had some good plays as well, but Prophetic, with the help of the team, of course, was able to just capitalize more on the shatters and the plays being made.
Yep.
And Jerry, I mean, the Zen, the Baptiste on Helios, that Baptiste plays like really impressed me. Like the timing of the Immortality Fields was just
Yep.
perfect.
I agree.
And then the Zen plays, of course, is just oof. I love to see some good
It was
Zen
great stuff.
play. And yeah, I agree with the pick for Polish as well. That I mean, honestly, you can give it to uh, Nido King as well, but I think Polish contested their DPS a little bit more, in my opinion. Like we're just able to find a little bit more value from the hard time the DPS was giving them.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, those are the MVPs. We have Prophetic and Jerry from Throwing for Content, and Polish for Taterbots. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that fantastic game. I mean, it may have been a 4-0, but I mean, it's just a treat to see like a team play so well, such as Throwing for Content. That I think you can overlook the dominant performance. I think it's just a treat to watch like a very good team just play, you know?
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. Thanks for guys for watching. Thank you for standing with us through some technical difficulties, some growing pains. But I think we're good to
Yeah.
go. Thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye, everyone.